What's up, basketball fans? The San Antonio Spurs just made a major move, and it's a move that could help shape the future of the franchise, especially for their rising star, Victor Wembanyama. The Washington Wizards have traded Kelly Olynyk to San Antonio, and it's got NBA fans talking. Will this trade be the missing piece the Spurs need? Let's dive into all the details. But before we get started, if you're a fan of breaking news, NBA trades, and the biggest player movements, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of the action. And hey, drop a comment below and let us know what you think of this trade. Now, let's break down the trade. The Wizards have shipped off Kelly Olynyk to the San Antonio Spurs, and in return, they'll receive Malaki Branham, Blake Wesley, and a second-round pick in next year's draft. That's right, Olynyk, the veteran big man, is on the move again, marking his fourth team in just 3 seasons. But what does this mean for the Spurs and the Wizards moving forward? Let's start with the Wizards. Washington is in full rebuild mode, and this trade makes it clear they're continuing that path. Olynyk may be a solid role player, but his age and contract don't fit into the Wizards' long-term plans. Instead, the Wizards are focusing on adding young talent, and Branham and Wesley are a step in that direction. Malaki Branham, who's just 21, averaged around 5 points per game in his second season with the Spurs. While his numbers may not jump off the page, he's got plenty of potential and could develop into a solid contributor for Washington. Blake Wesley, meanwhile, brings even more youth and depth. Though his numbers have been modest, he's got the tools to grow in the right environment. The Wizards are looking for a fresh start, and adding these 2 players, along with that second-round pick, helps them move further into their rebuild. As for Kelly Olynyk, wow, this guy has been all over the league. He's played for 5 different teams since entering the NBA in 2013 as the 13th overall pick. Olynyk first made a name for himself with the Boston Celtics before heading to the Miami Heat, Detroit Pistons, Utah Jazz, Toronto Raptors, and most recently, the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, he's headed to San Antonio, and his time with the Wizards? A brief 48 hours. But despite being a journeyman of sorts, Olynyk has been productive wherever he's been. Last season, he averaged 8.7 points and 4.7 rebounds per game, and his three-point shooting was at a career-high 41.8%. While he may not be the star of the team, Olynyk can stretch the floor, play solid defense, and be a reliable option off the bench or even in a starting role. His experience will be key for a young Spurs team looking to take the next step. Now, the big question, what does this mean for the Spurs? With Victor Wembanyama poised to become the face of the franchise, the Spurs are making moves to surround him with the right pieces. Adding Kelly Olynyk is just the latest in a series of off-season moves. The Spurs also signed center Luke Kornet to a 4-year, $41 million deal to help bolster their frontcourt. Both Olynyk and Kornet will provide much-needed support for Wembanyama, who is already drawing comparisons to legends like Tim Duncan and David Robinson. While it's going to take more than just a couple of big men to turn the Spurs into title contenders, Olynyk and Kornet are great building blocks for the future. The Spurs have had a rough few seasons, missing the playoffs for 6 straight years, but this year feels different. With Greg Popovich stepping down for health reasons, Mitch Johnson has taken the reins as head coach. While the Spurs finished with a 34-48 record last season, the addition of Wembanyama and these key signings have injected a sense of hope in the fan base. San Antonio is building a new era, and with pieces like Olynyk and Kornet in place, the franchise is starting to look dangerous again. Olynyk may not be the marquee player that many Spurs fans were hoping for, but he's certainly a valuable asset. He'll add experience and shooting to a team that's looking to compete sooner rather than later. Will he be the answer to putting the Spurs back in the playoff race? Maybe not alone, but he's definitely a key part of the puzzle. So what do you think? Is this trade the missing link for the Spurs' future success with Wembanyama? Or will Olynyk's time in San Antonio be just another brief chapter in his journeyman career? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you liked this breakdown, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow basketball fans. Stay tuned for more NBA news and updates. And don't forget, we've got the hottest takes on all the trade rumors and player movements. Hit that bell so you never miss a video, and keep it locked right here for the latest NBA coverage. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.